I am George Stinney Jr. and here is my story, born in 1929 in South Carolina. I grew up in a poor family and was raised by my parents and siblings. In 1944, at the age of 14, my life took a drastic turn when I was accused of the brutal murder of two young white girls, Betty June Binnicker and Mary Emma Thames, both 11 years old. I remember how I was arrested by the local police without warning or warrant. I was taken to an adult prison where I was held without the presence of my parents or a lawyer. The interrogations started immediately, but I didn't know how to answer the questions. I felt trapped, confused, and terrified. At trial, I found myself alone facing an all-white male jury. My lawyer presented no evidence or witnesses in my defense, and the court refused to admit my written confessions, which had been obtained under duress during my interrogations. I was found guilty and sentenced to death by electrocution. Due to my young age, I was the youngest person to be sentenced to death in the United States in the 20th century. I had never been convicted of any other crime before, and there was no concrete evidence linking me to the murder of the two girls. Years later, in 2014, I was posthumously exonerated by a South Carolina judge who concluded that my constitutional rights had not been respected during my trial. But it was too late. I had already been executed in 1944, without my family being able to do anything to protect me. My story is a tragic example of racial injustice and discrimination in the American justice system, and I hope it will help raise awareness about the importance of protecting the rights of all citizens, regardless of their skin color or age.